Hello everybody, welcome back to the wine shop where I've been talking about wines, and thanks everybody for supporting these videos. They're getting easier. It's Valentine's Day, and it's probably not going to be the same as your normal Valentine's Day. It's going to be one spent at home with your loved one, and one way you probably cook for your loved one. So what better thing, what better extravagant but doable dish than steak, getting a good one from a local butcher and cooking at home. And the definitive wine here for steaks is Malbec. Malbec is a French grape. It's one of the Bordeaux grapes, usually used in very small quantities in Bordeaux, and has been taken over to Argentina and made its own. I remember 20 years ago it wasn't a thing. Now it's one of the biggest sellers and one of the biggest categories that we have. So it's what this amazing thing where it's got a sackload of tannins which go really well with steak, and it's got this kind of more herbal thing going on, and this balance. It's a balanced drink in its own right, which is why it's so popular, so commercial. But when you add it to steak, it does something magical. That those tannins disappear, and you get all the other qualities which are in that wine just showing through. I'm not sure why Argentinian Malbec became the de facto drink to have with steak. Probably because the Argentinians love it so much. They just have meat everywhere. But probably more than likely, it's just the right grape to go with it. So the first group here we've got is from NIETO, which is, we've got three different types. We've got the Benjamin, which is the entry-level one. We've got this one here, which is their regular Malbec, and then the Don NICANOR, which is named after their founder. There's about £2 in between each of them, and each one is a great step up. So all three come from the Agrelo vineyards right in the heart of Mendoza, and as a result, they have that more traditional Argentinian style. So if you're looking for one which fits the bill, there's one for every price range here. Next, we go to the BRESSIA family, Walter BRESSIA. There's two here. One here that is a single site one, and is my favourite Malbec. I once did a judging of Malbecs. What I learned about Malbecs is that they're consistently great and consistently great value. But this one does something else and does something extra. That herbal thing really shines through, and it does something extra to any Malbec that I've had. Sometimes Malbecs are great with other grapes, but this is probably the best I've had of a single varietal. And their other wine here is one of our pouring wines for a long time, and is one of our biggest sellers. The Pablo Walto is under a tenner and tremendous value. The handshaking on the label is to signify that it's like a working between the Argentinian winemaker and some French bottlers. It's all done between France and it's to signify friendship. So it's a good little story and a great label and great value wine. Okay, so that's Argentina covered, but being Valentines, we thought we'd go a bit further this time, and we've brought some ones from other countries in. So we have a more traditional style of Malbec, which is from Cahors in France. Very different to what you expect from the Argentinian variety. A bit lighter, nowhere near as tannic, but a bit more playful and lively. It's a great one to have side by side if you want to learn about Malbec, and a great one to drink. The other two here are actually quite similar in flavour profile. We have one from Australia and we have one from Chile. And they take that Argentinian style, that New World style, and then make it more berryful, so more blackcurrant, more less of the herbal nature, less of the tannins, softer, more approachable, kind of a more commercial, easy drinking style, which is great for just cracking open a bottle, and they've got that crack open bottle price as well. So two really great alternatives to the Argentinian Malbecs. So there we are. There's something for everybody. Malbec's that sort of grape. It looks after everybody, but it's particularly great with steak. But it's your Valentines. We've got so we should celebrate it in the way that you want to. We've got everything here. We've got some sparklings, we've got some rosés, we've got some dessert wines, and if you really have a specific meal which you want me to match for, just drop us a comment or a line, and we'll pick out something to make your night special. Happy Valentine's, everybody.